Hello, welcome to another session of Learn with Veer Sagar. Today's talk is come out of a couple of calls I had with my family members, my daughters and my grandniece. My daughters work with me in my company, it's electronics for Criconet, my project of Criconet, which I will talk about as we go on. And the other one is a grandniece who lives in the US and decided to become an entrepreneur. She's in India on a holiday. Both of them made the mistake of talking to me and virtually sort of driving me to giving them advice. I said to my children, to be entrepreneur, you hear a lot of good things about ideas, and perseverance, and risk-taking, all that's standard. But I said, two things you need. Well, more than two, but the important is one is you need to have a thick skin. Very thick skin. Do not get emotional about rejection. And one of the reasons when you do not get emotional about rejection is when you do not get emotionally attached to your product. You get attached to that idea, but your product, your design, you do not get emotionally attached. You should be able to listen to criticisms, to changes, and to modify. If in my own Criconet, for example, when I look at it, what I designed or what I thought about it or conceptualized 6 years ago, and what is now gone operational and hit the field and is now and on the way to taking off, is a totally different product. Right? You won't even recognize it. But it grew, and I had apart from thick skin, I had the patience to listen, to carry on, and to not rush through because something has not happened. So you need patience and you need thick skin. And also, I said you do not get attached to your product so that you do not hear. The other thing I told them was, your vertical has to be your customer. She said, I've opened a shop which does these things. And I said, that's fine. But that's the easy bit. The difficult bit is to get customers. And today, it is way more difficult than ever because people do not take cold calls. They put you on block. You write emails, they don't read. They don't take your phone calls, they don't read, and you definitely cannot get in because the security guy will stop you. Forget the secretary. So, if you get a customer, stick on to it and let the customer make you grow. And how does that happen? You go to a customer and you say, okay, I have come with this product. Now, when you go to the customer is not interested in you or your product. You are interested in you and your product. So you're telling him what a great thing you have, how it's a wonderful thing, and if he uses my product, life will be so great for him. He may not have this issue. He may not even understand what you're selling. So listen to him. Ask him, what is it that is worrying you? If you don't like this, why don't you like this? Tell me, I'm not here to sell this product to you. I'm here because I want to solve some problem of yours, because I like this area. It's a cricket game. I like cricket. I want cricket to grow, and I want you to grow. So tell me. Then the customer will tell you. Then you see, is this practical? Can you do it within your resources? If so, go ahead. If not, move away. Sometimes when the customer gives you an idea, then the whole thing changes. I mean, we, for example, started off with remote coaching, where the customer, the coach, talks to the student on the nets, from wherever the coach is and gives them coaching. But the coach said, that's not a great idea, because the coach is, if I am there, if I'm available to talk to him, then I'd rather talk to him physically and face to face. Plus, I don't have enough time when he's coaching. That's the prime time. I'm busy somewhere else coaching. So I won't be able to do it. Then we thought, good idea. Let's see, can we use his non-prime time for coaching? So we created a hybrid version of e-coaching, where the coach is in a different place after the coaching hours. The student is also in a different place, maybe he's in his own home, both are in their own homes after their coaching hours, and then they meet. And as we kept talking to the coach, we got more things added to it. So what happened was, we created a hybrid e-coaching system. Talking about this, then somewhere else, I met a school CEO. He said, yeah, this is nice, but I don't have that problem. I have a different problem on coaching. So I go down to meet him, understand his problem, and I now add another module to my Criconet which addresses his module. So I've now got one other set of people. I met somebody else. He's also not interested in this. He says, I want to select. I don't know how to get people. I want to create a team. I don't want to coach people. I want ready coached people. But I want them from my catchment area. Now we have a coaching system. So we have access to people learning. We said, now let's modify this to meet this person's requirement of creating a catchment area. So that way, then another academy says, I have lots of branches and I want to be able to give the same kind of teaching everywhere else. So as we go along, we start creating a universe of Criconet. Listen to the customer, treat him as the vertical, and say, okay, to meet the customers, this is what I need to do. And once I have got that, more customers will come in. So, if you want to succeed as an entrepreneur, a small entrepreneur, being thrifty, value of money, value for time, all those are given. But things which stood me is thick skin, get thrown out, I won't say insulted, but made fun of by your product that you have. And a lot of people will be very polite and say, look, yeah, this is great, but if you had these 4 things. And I said, if I had these 4 things, I'll be Star TV. Will you pay for that? But, there'll be a polite no, is to say, give me things which I know you cannot give. So each one is being thick-skinned, being patient. It's not going to work straight away. It's a new idea, so it takes a long time for the customer to understand, and you begin to say, why the hell can't he understand? It's so simple. It's not so simple for a new guy. It's simple for you because you've been living with it, because it's your idea. For somebody else, it's not simple. So you've got to have patience, you've got to have thick-skinned, and you do not have such a close affinity thing for your product that you say it's the only product, it's the only way. Look, have an open mind, look at your product, see how you can fit in to meet the customer. So it's with that, it's Veer Sagar saying thank you very much till we meet again. Bye.